Actually, in each of the postures, there is a recommended place to focus with our eyes. Depending on the posture, they could be, for example, in Gomukhasana, I say close your eyes and I ask you to close your eyes and then keep your attention at the eyebrow center, for example. For each of the postures, you can actually use your nose. The tip of the nose can be a very good point to not pinpoint, but at least eyes can be around the nose tip. You don't have to converge on the nose tip because that will actually strain your eyes too much. But you can keep your eyes at the nose tip level and be alert. And when you're also around the eye tip level, in fact, depending on where you place the eyes or where you focus your eyes, energizes different parts of your body. It is amazing, just plain amazing. You can actually practice this comfortably sitting. Actually, let's start with that. Any comfortable seated posture. Eyes closed. Start with eyes closed. Palms facing up. Now, even with the eyes closed, look up. And as you look up, see how you feel your body. And then bring the eyes to normal level. And then bring the eyes down toward the nose tip level. And gently open your eyes. You might be able to, as you practice, you can clearly notice different parts of the body being energized, being depending on where the eyes are generally focusing. And so with postures, different postures, you can energize the right parts of the body with the eyes being positioned as they are, but it requires a lot more sensitivity as we practice for this to be, how should we say, for you to experience this yourself. For now, keep the eyes open, generally looking gently forward or about the nose tip level is fine. Any other questions before we get started? Yes, Priya, you had a question, Priya?
Yeah. While doing Surya Namaskara, due to the Bhujangasana posture.
Yes.
When I lift up the knee, there's a sharp pain in my lower back.
Lift the knee up.
Knee up during Bhujangasana. When I lift up the knee. And every time I do that, it happens. It's not on a daily. I mean, not some days.
In Bhujangasana, we don't lift the knees, though, right? Or from Bhujangasana, you want to go to Adho Mukha, is it? That is when you lift the knees?
This posture.
Okay, demonstrate.
So we're not supposed to lift?
That is Urdhva Mukha Shvanasana. When you lift the knees off, that is Urdhva Mukha Shvanasana.
Okay. So in Surya Namaskara, that is not there?
Not as we practice.
Oh, okay.
you can keep the knees down. And what is happening, Priya, is you are getting into a deeper lumbar back bend. And so when you are lifting the knees, you are actually going deeper into the back bend. And in fact, as you keep practicing it, that sharp, if you're feeling sharp pain, stop, right? As I always say, but lift, maybe don't lift the knees all the way up, maybe lift it a bit and see if that is you're feeling a back bend and yet without a sharp pain. And slowly, slowly, as you build, then you'll be able to lift the knees even more.
Okay.
Yeah, but good that you asked this question. So Urdhva Mukha Svanasana is a beautiful posture. It's a very good back bend. And you can go very deep. In fact, in some, or if people, if the students have been practicing for a while, what I used to do is, after they lift the knees, I would ask them to walk forward, as in, even though they are on their ankles, to go move forward, so the chest moves forward a bit. That will actually make you go into a deeper back bend. So you can get there as you. So initially, see if you are practicing Urdhva Mukhas, see if you can just a bit take the knees off and see how it feels, and keep practicing that. And as you practice more and more and more, you can take the knees further up. And not only take the knees further up, bring the chest forward and open the chest, shoulder blade squeezing at the back. This is how actually, you would have seen dogs stretch. Urdhva Mukha is upward facing dog. Adho Mukha is downward facing dog. You would have seen dogs actually do this if you have dogs, or even on the street, right? They stretch like that. Very well. Let us begin. Sure, thank you. Any comfortable seated posture. Eyes softly closed. Sitting comfortably erect. 3 deep breaths. Even with the eyes closed, look up. Look up and then bring the eyes to normal level and then look down toward the nostril. 3 rounds of that. Slowly move the eyeballs up and down vertically. As you do that, observe what parts of your body are responding. When you're becoming sensitive to that, it is an amazing thing to realize or notice. From Muladhara Chakra, the part between the seed bones, all the way up. After practicing up and down eye movement, rest your eyes comfortably around the nose tip. Not focusing on the nose tip, straining your eyes. We don't want that. Settling down. Our physical plane of existence all entirely fully connected. There is no cell that is independent of another 37 trillion cells. They all work beautifully together. And what we call our mental plane of existence is so connected with the physical plane that you only perceive these as two, but they move as one. And the energetic plane energizes all of these planes. Our senses are always going outward. And let's take a resolution to spend the next hour paying attention inward. And we experience the outside world only through the inside world. And so as we understand the inside world, we also understand our relationship with the outside world. And so paying attention inward is a practice. Breath, body, and mind. Palms to the heart center, Namaskar Mudra. Tilt your head forward. Gently open your eyes. Inhaling, arms by the side, palms going looking down. Exhaling, palms coming down to the chest, looking down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One more round. Inhaling. Exhaling down. Release. Cat posture. Inhaling, look up. Allow the spine to go down. Exhaling, look down. Allow the spine to go up. Abdomen engaged fully. 4 more rounds. After completing neutral cat posture, take a deep breath, exhale. Right leg back and up. Inhale, look up. Exhaling, look down, arch your back up, knee coming forward toward the nose. 4 more rounds. And as you bring the right knee forward, right toes keeping off the mat. Inhaling fully and exhaling completely. After 5 rounds, right knee down. Take a deep breath, exhale. Left leg back and up. Inhale, look up. Exhaling, look down, arch your back up, knee coming forward. 4 more rounds. After completing neutral cat posture, 3 deep breaths. Vajrasana. Sukhasana. Namaskara mudra. Come up to standing. And release the arms. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Namaskara mudra. Three rounds of Surya Namaskara. Allow the breath to lead. Begin. If we're getting into a habitual pattern of movements without awareness or being distracted, bring the attention back. After completing 3 rounds, stand relaxed. Continuing to observe how your breath is normalizing, how the raising heart is normalizing on its own, how the control system, you can watch the control system in action, regaining its what we call homeostasis. In fact, you can call it as homeodynamics. It's a dynamically stable system. And it is constantly interacting with the rest of the universe. And constantly, dynamically is adjusting to what is happening. It is just too good to be having this body, mind, and breath. We are so fortunate. And we take it entirely for granted. And we are always looking out there for miracles. We are the miracles. 3 deep breaths. Lying down on your back. Let's pay attention to the core muscles of our body, the abdomen, the thigh muscles, back muscles. These are the muscles that hold us upright. And we're going to pay closer attention to them lying down, ironically. Lie down with the legs together, feet relaxed, arms close to the body, palms facing down. You're not in Shavasana. Bend your knees. Feet on the mat. Feet can be together. Knees can be together. Stretch the right leg down. Keep the left knee bent, right leg stretched down. Now, inhale, exhaling, lifting the right leg up as much as you can. And then inhaling, take the leg down 1 inch off the floor. And then next exhalation, bring the leg up as much as you can. 9 more rounds, total 10 rounds. Do it with awareness. Keep the knee straight as much as you can. Keep the ankle toes pointing toward you as much as you can. Total 10 rounds of leg raises with awareness, coordinated with breath. Inhale as you take the leg down. Exhale as the toes are coming to your eye level if you can, or even over the head if you can. Keeping the knee straight. If you are flexible enough, take the toes over your head as you lift the leg up. No aggression, no pushing, no bouncing of legs. After completing 10 rounds, right foot down, right foot down next to the left foot. Or in fact, release both legs, relax. Release both legs down, relax. You're using your abdomen muscle strength and the thigh muscles to keep the knee straight. And you would be feeling this posture. If you're feeling this posture in your abdomen and the thigh muscles, you're in the right direction. Bend your knees, feet close together. Stretch your left leg straight. 10 rounds of left leg raises, inhaling down, exhaling up. Keep the knee straight. 10 rounds. If at any point in time you are feeling sharp pain anywhere, stop. After completing 10 rounds, release both legs and relax. Hug your knees, rock back and forth. If while doing leg raises, if any tension has built on your back, release the tension. Settle back down, release the legs. Arms close to the body, palms facing down. Legs close together, feet relaxed. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now, without the knees being bent, we are going to repeat, but only 5 times. Inhale, exhaling, lift the right leg up, keeping the knee straight. Right leg up, exhaling. Inhaling, take the right leg down. 1 inch off the mat, 4 more rounds. Keep the knee straight. And the left leg pressing down on the mat. After 4 rounds, release the right leg down. Take a deep breath, exhale. Left leg, 5 rounds of left leg raises with the right leg down. Begin. And your awareness on your abdomen and thigh muscles, keep the knee straight. Strengthen your thigh muscles to keep the knee straight. And use the abdomen muscles to raising the leg up. It requires good amount of effort. Not bouncing or using momentum, but consciously using the muscles to lifting the legs. After 5 rounds, release the leg. 3 deep breaths. If you're feeling warm or feeling if you're sweating a bit, these are all quite normal because you're engaging some of the big muscles in the body and having them do work. And especially our natural work, we are not used to doing these in our daily life. Now, take a deep breath. Now, we are going to use both legs up and down. Now, if it is too much of a strain, slightly bend the knees. Otherwise, keep the knees straight. 5 counts of both legs coming up as you exhale, inhaling, legs going down 1 inch of the floor. Total 5 rounds. Begin. Lifting both legs up. If it is too difficult to lift the leg with the knee straight, slightly bend. Otherwise, try to keep the knee straight. After completing 5 rounds, release the legs. Relax. While you're doing leg raises, if you are feeling too much tension on your back, upper back, neck, slightly bend the knees. Otherwise, if you're not being constrained by your back muscles, so if your back muscles are doing the work, that means you need to maybe bend the knees a bit. The work is with your abdomen and thigh muscles, not with your back muscles, especially upper back muscles. We are not trying to recruit the upper back muscles. And so if your back is a bit strained, you can bend the knees. Otherwise, keep the knees straight. Second and final round of leg raises, 5 rounds of both legs. Coordinate with breath. Exhaling, lift the legs up. Inhaling, legs going down 1 inch of the floor, and then bring the legs further up. Okay, 5 rounds. And if there is any sharp pain anywhere, stop. After completing 5 rounds, release the legs, relax. Hug the knees, rock back and forth, relieving any tension you have built on your back, upper back especially. Settle back down with the knees closer to the chest. Knees close to the chest. Lie down with the knees close to the chest. Now, bring the arms down, arms close to the body, palms facing down. Inhaling where the knees are. Exhaling, consciously bring the knees, squeeze the abdomen and bring the knees closer to the chest as you exhale. And then inhaling, relax to the previous posture. Total 5 rounds, 4 more rounds. Squeezing the abdomen as you exhale, bring the knees close to the chest as much as you can. And then inhaling, relax. As you bring the legs up, you would feel an exhalation more of even a forceful exhalation coming up right from the bottom of your abdomen. After total 5 rounds, release the legs, relax. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now, totally relaxing your upper body. Bring the legs together, lifting both legs up to a point where your tailbone is still on the ground. Lift both legs up, but keep the tailbone on the ground. Both legs up. Your tailbone is still on the ground. Lower the leg to get the tailbone on the ground. Now you would have a lot of load on your abdomen. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the legs down. Slowly, slowly. Don't allow the gravity to take the legs. Relax. Take a deep breath, exhale. Come to Makarasana on your stomach. Relax the lower back. If there is any strain that you have built. Now roll onto your left side. Use your left arm as a pillow. Roll onto your left side. Right palm by the side of the chest on the mat. Inhaling, exhaling, lift the right leg up with the toes pointing toward, right toes still pointing forward. Raise the leg up and then inhaling, leg down. 4 more rounds. All of these are preparations for different asanas. Like this one would be Vasishthasana prep. Leg raises for Sarvangasana, Sirasasana. After completing, take a deep breath, exhale. Now lift both legs up. And then as you inhale, legs just off the mat, 4 more rounds. Bring the legs down just off the mat and then bring the legs up, both legs. Keep the legs together, toes pointing forward. You're using the side muscles to do the posture. The upper torso side muscles, you should be feeling the posture as those muscles are doing the work. 3 deep breaths. Now roll onto your right side. Use your right arm as a pillow. Rest. Left palm by the side of the chest on the mat. Inhale, exhaling, left leg going up. And inhaling down. 4 more rounds. Now, as you're lifting the leg, you would also feel the posture in the inner thighs. After completing 4 rounds, take a deep breath. Both legs up. Total 5 rounds. Inhale down, exhale up. After completing Makarasana. Take a deep breath, exhale. Bring your arms close to the body. Bring the legs together, chin down on the ground. Slide your palms underneath your thighs. Toes pointing to the back wall. Inhaling, right leg up, right toes pointing to the back wall. Exhaling down. 4 more rounds. Keep the knees straight, toes pointing to the back wall. After completing, take a deep breath, exhale. Left leg up as you inhale. Exhaling down, total 5 rounds. Left leg going up and down. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now, without any aggression, please. Otherwise, you might end up pulling muscles. As much as you can, only as much as you can. Inhaling, lifting both legs up in Salabasana variation. Lifting both legs up. Exhaling down. 4 more rounds. Do as much as you can without aggression. After you do total 5 rounds, Makarasana. Now, in Surya Namaskara, we practice Phalakasana as a transition posture. Now we are going to practice that with Think of all of this as part of paying attention to the core muscles. And we continue with that by practicing Phalakasana. Come to cat posture. Cat posture first. Vajrasana. Relax your shoulders before we proceed to Phalakasana. Three deep breaths. And come to plank posture. Shoulders right over the wrists. Walk back enough. You're on your toes. Abdomen entirely engaged. Shoulder blades going away from each other. Spine and legs in a straight line. Neck and spine and legs in a straight line. Heels are going toward the back wall. Roof of the head is going toward the front wall. Abdomen engaged. You're looking down, you're gazing between the fingertips. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees down, cat posture. Take 3 deep breaths. Think of this as a warm-up to a 10-count Phalakasana. Make sure that your palms are rooted to the mat, right underneath the shoulders. Come to plank posture. Strong plank. Legs are strong, abdomen tight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees down, cat posture. Vajrasana. One last plank on elbow before we end the session today. 3 deep breaths. Cat posture. Drop the elbows down exactly shoulder width apart. Your palms can be closer to each other if that helps you, or palms can be even facing each other if you want. Make tight fists and the palms can be facing each other. But don't get the elbows wider than your shoulders, otherwise you'll make it harder. Now walk back and bring the entire body parallel to the ground, shoulders right over the elbows, abdomen tight, strong legs. The entire body is parallel to the ground. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees down, cat posture. Vajrasana. Three deep breaths. Tadasana, come to standing posture. Standing tall like a mountain. Feet close together. Arms hanging loose by the side. Head and the spine and the legs vertically aligned. Now, as we began the practice, how Tadasana felt and how it feels now. Close your eyes just a bit to feel the body. And if you're feeling you're losing balance, open the eyes. Otherwise, just close the eyes and feel your body. After having paid attention to your core muscles, gently open your eyes, lie down on your back. Make any final movements before proceeding to Shavasana. Completely letting go of the body. And as you watch the breath is reflecting on the state of your mind and body. And whatever the breath is telling you about the state of your body and mind, observe. You're not trying to change anything, improve anything. Reality is what it is. Nothing needs to change. Feeling complete with everything as they are. It is all right. Observing the abdomen rising and falling. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently come out of Shavasana. Sitting comfortably, spine comfortably erect, eyes softly closed, palms up. We are so fortunate to be here practicing, to be able to breathe, to be humans. Super fortunate. And having the instructions for Hatha Yoga to balance and to feel one with the universe. Oh, so fortunate. Take your hands back. Inhale, growing taller. Exhaling, bending forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, come up. Rub your palms vigorously. Massage your closed eyes. And gently blink your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and have a great evening ahead.